One of the most fascinating things that I found about creativity is that it comes from limitations and necessity. So we might think that being creative is about being free to do whatever the fuck you want, and there are no limitations and they're not even necessity. You just have all the things that you want at your disposal and then you become creative. But eventually, in my creative journey as a creator and as a creative, I found that whenever I'm limited on time, whenever I have a deadline, or I'm limited on resources, I become quite creative because now I have a necessity. I need to do something with the things that I have right now. So I have a box, and within that box, I have space to create. Yes, it's a limited space, so I need to think smart because this space is limited within the box. Okay, so put limitations on yourself. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna be using only this equipment for now. I'm gonna have a deadline. And deadlines are incredible for me because if I don't have a deadline, it's not gonna get done, man. It's not gonna get done. So at least have a deadline. You can always move the deadline later, but at least have a beginning deadline because limitations like that are giving you they're excuse killers, okay? Excuse killers, because you can always be like, well, there's time later. But if you have a deadline, that's gonna kill that excuse. You're gonna be like, I have a deadline. And even better, if you tell about that deadline to other people, that's like your excuse of like, oh, there's time later. I'm gonna do it later. I don't have time for it right now, or I don't have energy for it right now. Well, now you have a deadline and you've told other people about that deadline. Now that deadline is just one form of limitation. You can do so much other limitations around. So for you to create that box and you just have that necessity, and you're going to be way more creative. It's not about having everything out there for you to create with. No, you're going to be overwhelmed by all the choice and lack of necessity, lack of deadlines, lack of limitations. So hopefully that makes sense for creative people. Bye.